The interest rate continued to go off. Russia-Ukraine's war has continued and really don't see an end to it. Now that the tension between China and Taiwan has escalated as well. The whole point of making this video is really just showing you guys how do you continue to make money during this recession. This is not the end of the world, and I'll show you how. Hey, it's Cody A here. I'm a coach and a 7-figure investor in stock option and real estate. I was featured on TD Direct Investing webinar and 70 plus investor focused podcasts last year alone. The first thing how I can continue to make money during recession is through real estate investing. Because in real estate, there's always the information discrepancy. So if you know what you're doing, you can actually get property under market value. From there, that means you can actually get a property that already has some downside buffer and has some equity built in. You guys all know the saying, you make money on the buy. So if you know how to buy, that's half of the game in real estate investing. Now, on top of that, if you know how to buy and you can put in some work to rehab the property and push up the value, you can continue to make cash flow from rent after you pay all the expenses in that month. Also, mortgage principal pay downs a lot of time overlooked because you don't really see that on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of the time, half of the payment that goes toward your mortgage is actually going towards your principal pay down. So you will be surprised how much money you're actually keeping in your pocket that your tenant is paying down your property for you. And on top of that, for the last 30 years, a lot of the city has been experiencing 5% appreciation. I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, like, Cody, for the past 2 years, our property probably doubled in price in Canada. I know a lot of places in the US have seen a lot of appreciation as well. But if we don't look at that, we just look at a 5% appreciation, or even a 3% appreciation, because a lot of you guys are actually using banks' money or other people's money. So 3 to 5% appreciation can actually turn into 10%, 15%, even 20% year-over-year ROI. So with cash flow from rents, with mortgage principal pay down and the appreciation because of the leverage, you can definitely hit a double-digit return on your investment. And the second thing is stock option investing. Again, I think real estate and stock option investing really work hand in hand, because if you're buying a property, the property price goes up, refinance, you can put it in your trading account, use that trading account to make more proceeds, and now you take it out to buy more property. It just works really well together. For real estate investors out there, any investors out there, it's the same concept of you trying to get an off-market deal. And for selling options, right, the strategy I'm teaching right now, for selling options, you can actually get a good company at a discount price. Just like in the real estate, where you can get an off-market deal where you can have downside buffer and equity built in from day one. And also, when we are selling option to agree to own a stock we want to own at a discount, we can get paid a premium. And that's the cash flow that is kept in our pocket regardless of the stock goes up, down, or go in a circle. And on top of that, once you own the stocks, a lot of the good companies are actually paying a dividend. This is a small portion of the profits that give it back to the shareholders like ourselves who invest into the stocks. And this is just like the interest you're receiving from the bank. Once we own the stocks, when the market is going down all the way back up, we get to ride it all the way back up with the appreciation. So in the short term, you might think that, Cody, why does a lot of the famous investors like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, a lot of other hedge fund managers are buying into the dip? Because they know in the short term, the stock price is controlled by the greed and the fear. But in the long term, the stock price will follow the company's fundamental. That means if the companies continue to make more money, create more profits for their shareholders, the stock price will go up. And the third thing I started a few years ago is I started buying into a whole life insurance. Again, I'm not a broker, I'm not qualified to talk about it, but I just know enough what the long-term benefit is. So I started paying multiple 5 figures on the concept called infinite banking concept. Again, I'm not an expert on it, I just buy into it. I know, have seen the illustration, so I know what's the long-term effect for this. So right now I'm paying multiple 5 figures. By year 4 and year 5, all the money I put in, I get to take it out as a cash value, and then my death benefit continuing to goes up as I age. So right now I'm 31, by the time I'm 60, really, maybe I put in $100,000, $200,000, but if something happened to me, my company or my friends or my family will get paid over $1 million or multiple millions of dollars. But that all comes from only $100,000 to $200,000 of money I put in, right? So I can actually take out those money later on at a low interest rate and then go invest in more if I want to. And also these whole life insurance policy do guarantee a dividend every year. When we're filming this video right now, that interest rate is between 5 to 7%. Again, you gotta verify. Again, I'm not really in for that dividend. I'm really in for the cash value increase and the debt value increase. But it's nice to get a 5 to 7% paycheck every year. And also on active business side, I know a lot of you guys might not have the same business I have, but here is just some example for you to use as a reference. I run my own stock option mastermind where I teach a lot of high incomes earners and help them replace their income with stock option investing so they can get back more time and to spend time with their family. And also I'm starting back out on my YouTube channel. While the 2 years I was not making video, it's making me 3 figures, 4 figures every month while I was not making any content. But now I'm back to making more content. So all these people and all these sponsorship who reach out to me through email, we're gonna continue to get the momentum up and start negotiating for the sponsorship. And also what's really exciting is that we're getting ready to launch our wholesaling and flipping business. And also we have been looking at investing in the US through a real estate fund. We have been planning that for the last 8 months and soon we will release it. But until then, we can't really talk much about it because of the legal side of things. So if you guys are interested in hearing more of that, definitely let me know. And with that being said, let me know which of the topics you guys like the most, which of the ones you guys are already investing in, or which of the ones you guys want to learn more. Let me know in the comments and I can make a dedicated video to that topic for you.